Documentation of Case 7-1-9. This report documents the preliminary findings and evidence gathered during the investigation of the late Howard Phillips Lovecraft's apartment, following his sudden and unexplained death on March 15, 1937. The contents of this report are highly disturbing, graphic, and should only be accessed by authorized personnel with a clearance level of 4 or higher. The following document consists of photographic evidence, journal entries, sketches, and other materials collected from the scene. The investigation is ongoing, and this report may be updated as new findings arise. Lovecraft's apartment is located at 65 Prospect Street, Providence, Rhode Island. Upon initial entry, investigators noted an overwhelming smell of decay and dampness. The apartment was dimly lit and cluttered with stacks of books, manuscripts, and various objects related to the occult. The walls were covered in disturbing sketches and notes, with a particular focus on strange creatures and unknown dimensions. Preliminary analysis suggests that Lovecraft's apartment may have been used as a hub for various occult practices and potentially dangerous experiments. Agents found a handwritten journal, believed to belong to Lovecraft. The contents were graphic and detailed, with entries describing grotesque, monstrous creatures that seemed to defy the laws of physics. Lovecraft wrote of his dreams and encounters with these beings, which became more vivid and frequent as time went on. Some entries described involuntary sleepwalking and waking up covered in blood and gore. Several sketches were found throughout the apartment, depicting grotesque, monstrous beings of unimaginable horror. Many of these sketches appear to align with the descriptions of creatures found within Lovecraft's potential fictional works. One particularly disturbing sketch shows a colossal, tentacled creature with a multitude of eyes and wings, accompanied by a note reading, "In his house at R'lyeh, dead Cthulhu waits dreaming." A collection of ancient artifacts was discovered in Lovecraft's study. These objects appeared to be of ritualistic origin and were covered in cryptic symbols. One such artifact, a dagger with a curved, serrated blade, had dried blood and tissue on its edge. DNA analysis revealed the blood and tissue to be of both human and unknown origin. Letters between Lovecraft and various individuals discussed the potential existence of alternate dimensions and the summoning of otherworldly entities. Some of the correspondence mentioned experiencing similar nightmares and unsettling phenomena as Lovecraft. A series of disturbing photographs was found in a locked drawer. Images depicted mutilated human corpses, the remains of animals torn apart by unknown forces, and strange, shadowy figures lurking in the backgrounds. In some instances, the figures appeared to be composed of writhing tentacles and other unnatural appendages. Phonograph records containing chilling sounds were discovered. The recordings featured haunting, guttural moans, cries of pain and terror, and other indescribable noises that seemed to originate from an unknown source. Listening to the recordings induced nausea, disorientation, and paranoia in several agents. concealed room was located behind a bookshelf in Lovecraft's study. Inside, investigators found walls covered in occult symbols and dried blood. The floor was littered with the skeletal remains of small animals and unidentifiable organic matter. In the center of the room was a stone altar, stained with blood and bearing the same cryptic symbols found on the artifacts. The findings at H.P. Lovecraft's apartment suggest the presence of supernatural and otherworldly forces that defy explanation. The disturbing and unsettling evidence indicates that Lovecraft may have been involved in rituals or activities with the potential to unleash significant harm or danger. The case requires further investigation to determine the extent of Lovecraft's activities and the possible ramifications of his actions. It is recommended that the N.I.B. establish a task force to delve deeper into the case and the connections between Lovecraft and the individuals involved in his correspondence. Additionally, experts in the fields of the occult, parapsychology, and other relevant disciplines should be consulted to evaluate the significance of the symbols, artifacts, and phenomena discovered in the apartment. The task force should remain vigilant, hidden to the public, and prepared to address any potential threats that may arise from the findings of this investigation.